النور المذهب للنسيان بنوره في كل لمحة ونفس عدد ما وسع عنك أمين ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي Amin Ya Rabbal Alameen. So inshallah, before we finish for the next half an hour, we just have a short reminder. We were reading the book of the Hikam of Sheikh Ibn Atala As-Sakandari, Shadili scholar, and he just wrote a book about, it's translated as aphorisms, words of wisdom that can help you, benefit you, and be able to give you a new way of perceiving things, giving you an idea of how to understand certain things, so that the Quran and the Hadith which you read will illuminate you more by having a certain lens or hue to look through. And this is the purpose of the scholars and why they do such works, is to give us a perspective that we can understand the Quran, the Hadith, and life in general. Yeah. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qala al-musannifu rahimahullah wa nafa'na bihi wa bi'ulumihi fid darain amin. And I'm sure many of you have read the Hikam, but it's just for the benefit, inshallah, for us to have some spiritual enlightenment. Yeah. The dhikr is the ishraqiyah, the enlightening, but you also need the burhaniyah, which is the dalil, the understanding of what you're doing, because that's the idea of dhikrullah. It's not just the words, it's the understanding of the words. Your salah is dhikrullah, but it's not just the salah, it's what you do in your salah that is important. It becomes the imam to your amal. If you understand what you're saying, how you're praying, the words you say, and the du'as you make, then it has more impact on you. Anyway, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hikam number 3. The Shaykh says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. سوابق الهمم لا تخرق أسوار الأقدار. سوابق الهمم لا تخرق أسوار الأقدار. High aspirations, high himma, it says here antecedent intentions, which is meaning something that you have in your heart that you wanted to do already, cannot pierce the walls of predestined decrees. Yeah, this is what the Shaykh says. Whatever you have as an aspiration, it cannot break through the walls of destiny. Yeah, if you're cold, you can close it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The idea here is related to the last Hikam we read. Yeah, if anybody remembers 2 weeks ago, which is to do with the desire to want to withdraw. And so last 2 weeks ago we read the Hikam, remember the second Hikam. The Shaykh says in the last one, your desire to withdraw from everything when Allah has involved you in the world of means is a hidden appetite. Yeah? Your desire for involvement with the world of means when Allah has withdrawn you is a fall from high aspiration. Yeah, we learned about this 2 weeks ago. That when you are in a position that Allah has put you in, which is the world of means, and you wanting to be out of that, is actually shahwat. It's something that you have as a desire, and you shouldn't want that. Meaning here that when Allah has put you in a position where you have to be in the means, don't believe that you being out of that means is better for you. Yeah? Does that make sense? It's to do with tajreed, divestment, not wanting to be part of asbab, thinking that I want to go live in a cave or just disappear from the world so that I can just be with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Obviously that is a thing that people do, but it's only done by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will, His permission, in the time that is right for you. Because the Shaykh says here, wanting that is actually a hidden appetite that you have in your heart. Yeah? And we learned that for us, there's an adab, there's a certain manner, character that you need to have for both. If you're a person of, they say tajreed, right? A person who's left everything. Or someone who is a faqir, in need or something. We are here, all of us here are faqir. We have to be in the world of means. We have to live day to day as people that has to see the world as it is. Because for me anyway, maybe some of you are hidden, I don't know, awliya, that you have this ability that Allah can give you what you want whenever you need. And that's a reality for some people. But for most of us, we're just living our lives day to day. Obviously by doing the fard and whatever Allah has commanded us to do, we do it to our best. Whatever Allah has forbidden, we leave it. So that has to do with your perspective in life. And Shaykh Abu Hassan al-Shadri talks about the 4 adabs that you need to have when you're in both. If you're a person of tajreed, meaning here that you are foregoing your responsibilities and just being with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there's 4 things you need to be, or 4 adabs that you need to have. You need to have mercy for the old, or respect for the old, sorry, mercy for the young, justice for yourself, and not supporting oneself with means. Yeah? This is a person who is, if you're a person of no means, tajreed, of completely divesting yourself. But a person who's faqir like this also has its adabs. We need to, Shaykh says 4 things as well. Surround yourself with those people that are pious. Avoid those who are impious. Always try and pray your salah in jama'ah. And support and help those who are wretched and in poverty by what you possessed. This is the best thing for us in this position, because we know that this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us. Doesn't mean that we cannot adopt